Welcome back to the Diamond Healing Lounge. I'm BhaVani Diamond. Welcome everyone. This is the time where you can share this video to your friends, share it to your Facebook page. Let them know I'm on. Good morning, Lasagna. Good morning. So as we get started, okay. As we get started on our live, okay, only subscribers will be able to comment during the live, okay? As when I do open up the floor for those who would like to ask questions or get a live reading, the promo today is $10 for a yes or no question, or $25 for a mini reading, okay? Once I open up the comments for the live promo, then everyone will be able to comment. But while we are live, okay, while the reading is in session, when I am talking to the collective energy, only the subscribers will be able to comment. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes. So come on in. Come join. I am doing it this way because I notice a lot of people they spam the comic sections while I am speaking, which is kind of rude because you're distracting other people who are listening and trying to receive the message. Some people come into the live and they just want what they want. They're not even here to learn or listen or to heal. But there are other people who watch me on a regular basis who understand that this is the Diamond Healing Lounge, and we talk about our issues, right? Or not, it doesn't even have to be issues. We just talk about life, right? And we know that in life there are some things that need to be worked on, and that's what we do here. We work on healing. Okay, so um going forward, if you are not a subscriber, the subscription is a good way for you to donate to this channel. It's only $5.99 per month. That's a good way for you to donate if you like the messages here, if you like my work. But going forward, if you are not a subscriber, you will not be able to comment during the reading when I'm talking. I know that my subscribers, most of them are clients, so they understand what I'm doing, they respect what I'm doing, and they're here for purpose, okay? I want to make sure people are here for purpose, not just here to get what they want and then run and still don't achieve their goals because they're not doing the work. All right? So you have to do the work. If you want to see any changes in your life, If you want to see any growth in your life, you have to do the work. Okay? So we're still in Pisces moon. We're working out of the 10th house again today. We were working out of the 10th house on Tuesday, I believe. But we're working out of the 10th house again today. And the 10th house involves someone's ambition, their motives, their rank in society, their achievements, their accolades, and social class. Okay? So, with the Pisces energy here, we're following the moon energy because the moon does affect us. It affects us consciously, emotionally, and as well as intuitively, right? Because that's what the moon energy is all about. It taps into our emotions. Like that's the planet where we get our psychic abilities from. Moon, okay? So if we are light workers, we're mediums, we're psychic people, we're empaths. Why wouldn't we follow the moon? The moon is that's like one of our gods, the moon. So we tap into the moon, we follow the moon, and let the moon guide us throughout our days, so that we know what's coming at us, why we're feeling this way, what energy is really heavy on us today, and then we know how to handle ourselves, right? So when operating out of that Pisces moon, right? Pisces is a very sensitive energy, right? So when I say sensitive, I mean as far as like empath, right? So if any of you are actually an empath, because everybody is not an empath, right? But you'll know that you're an empath because you can pick up on other people's energies that don't belong to you. Empath is when you can feel other people's energy and their emotions and you can't stop it. It's just something that just happens automatically. You ever hear like when they say, oh, when this certain person walked into the room, the whole energy changed? Yeah. So the only way you're going to know that the energy changed in the room is because you're an empath. You could feel it. So, a lot of people are in tune with themselves. A lot of people are. Okay? Some are not. And the ones who are not, you'll know because they operate out of their shadow self. They're very unhappy. They're very disorganized in all of their ways. Or they may have one area in their life where they get it right and then all the other areas are upside down. Okay? The Pisces energy, I like the Pisces energy because it taps into your self-confidence when it comes into your romantic life and your creative life, right? It can be very hypnotizing if you know how to work with this energy. And that's another thing too. Like you have to learn how to work with the energies. You have to learn how to make it work for you. Make this Pisces energy work for you. Okay? Be compassionate towards yourself as well as others, okay? Always. And that's what any energy, at any given time. Always have compassion. Compassion wins. Because when you're able to have compassion, that means you release judgment and you try to understand things from that person's shoes, right? You put yourself in that person's shoes just for a moment. And it kind of like tells you why this person is the way they are, why they make the decisions that they make. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with them, but when you have compassion, you're a bit more understanding instead of controlling, right? So let's try to work on that, right? Compassion versus controlling, right? Let's be more compassionate towards others. Because when we are controlling, that means that we are trying to force them to go against their will, and we want them to be up under our will and our say. what we feel they should be doing. And it doesn't work that way. Everyone has free will in life and they're supposed to make their own choices. You can be of an inspiration, but the way you be of an inspiration is by being the best example of your best self. That's the only way we can inspire people. Of course, we can inspire them by giving them good advice, but it's better to show and be a leader. That's how you get the best results, by practicing what you preach. Okay? So, we're in the 10th house. Also operating out of the 10th house is planet Pluto, right? So we're back in Pluto again. So I feel like Pluto is just like I feel Pluto is strong because it's a new year coming in. We're still in January. So Pluto is about your ability to transform and take that big leap forward and have that rebirth, right? The phoenix rising from the ashes, a transformation, your spiritual development. That's what Pluto is all about. But Pluto is also going to hit you in your shadow aspects, as far as being obsessed with power or controlling, being destructive, being rebellious, keeping secrets, hidden emotions. Okay? That shadow energy is going to be feeling some type of way right now because Pluto is trying to force you into change, a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. Old things are dying so that you can be reborn, be new again. A redemption, a regeneration includes forgiveness of self and others. Forgiveness does not mean like you have to be with anyone or allow them to continue to be in your circle. But you just forgive them for who they are because they just don't understand, or you know that this is the end of the road for them. This is the end of the road. You know, I'm sorry, but this next stage of my life, I can't bring you with me. Okay? That's not for everybody, so take it how it resonates. But whenever we go through a death and a rebirth, there will be some separations and some disconnections that will never be reconnected again. The other two energies that we're working with today are Gemini and Scorpio. Okay? Pluto is also Scorpio energy as well, so let me put that out there. So we do have we have air energy. We're working with air today and water. Air and water. Air and water is like pretty neutral. It's a neutral energy. Like the air can just push the water, let the water flow. But depending on that air, it can cause a hurricane, right? Or tornado. So, yeah. Depending on how the two come together, it can be smooth sailing or it can be rough. It can be a tsunami. Okay? So you have to know how to balance these two energies when they are working together. Okay? Gemini energy is communicative, it's mischievous, it's lively, it's witty, it's informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Okay. The energy that I like to tap into with Gemini is the flexibility, the humorous, the outgoing and playful energy, the quick-witted. You know, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, they real quick with their thinking. They real quick with their words, you know. I remember when I was a young girl and people would be outside and it'd be like certain people who you don't want to get into an argument with because you know like they was always quick with their words. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then when they be quick with their words, it will always be like it will be some truth to it, but it'll be funny. So, you know, they kind of like turned it into like battle rapping. Like if you ever watched a battle rapper, that's pretty much like what you see in battle rapping. But when we was kids, it wasn't called battle rapping. But when we would be outside, I think in the 70s, I think they called it spitting the deuces or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah. So you got to be careful with some Geminis because they real quick with it, okay? But, you know, they're extroverted, they're energetic, and they're outspoken. So that's good energy, right? But they, you know, in the shadow aspects of it, we will get a manipulator. We'll get sarcastic, um, someone who's very sarcastic, right? A lack of seriousness, and they can be childish from time to time. As far as the Scorpio energy, again, that's more water. So we're tapping into our psychic energy, our confidence, our empath, our passion for life, being brave, being intuitive, being loyal. And it's hypnotic as well. It's hypnotizing as well. And this hypnotizing energy, it what it does is it basically confuses whatever is going on, and it softens that energy to resolve the problems. So that's why we like to work with water, because water, when you tap into your water energy, whatever type of issues and problems that you have going on, you can diffuse that energy if you know how to tap into that water, right? Because the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they're very what? Compassionate. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm not here to argue with you. You know, I'm just here to fix things, you know, work things out. You know, let's agree to disagree. If we can't work it out, then hey, at least I know I tried. But with the Gemini energy being here, their Gemini is telling us, well, listen, you got all these emotions and this passion. Um, you got this self confidence, but remember, communication is key. Communication is key. Communication is key here. What's up with the communication, right? Because how you communicate will determine whether or not if you are a sabotager or not. And we did see self sabotager yesterday in yesterday's reading. We did. hmm So now that we know what energies we are playing with today, let's get into this message and see how it all comes together. Excuse me, y'all. The first card says, am I letting fear stop me? Okay. Excuse my nails. I'll get to the nail salon in a couple of days. Anybody that knows me knows that I hate sitting at the nail salon. I don't really have the patience for it. So I have to mentally prepare myself to be there for an hour. When you an empath, you feel everything. Okay. It says, am I letting fear stop me? Right? So with this fear energy, it's asking you, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? Okay. They're talking about being brave, right? Where does that bravery come from? That bravery energy is coming in from Scorpio. That's why Scorpio energy is here today, because Scorpio is about being brave. Y'all see that? So there's one fear here that you need to be the hero of. so that you will become your own hero. We talked about that yesterday too. I feel like, well, we was in Pisces yesterday, so I guess this is Pisces part 2. So, whoever's story this is, they're telling me that you need to set some boundaries to strengthen your relationships. It can be a relationship or multiple relationships, but they're telling me that you need to set some boundaries. Okay? Boundaries need to be set here. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Hello? This starts with you, okay? Knowing that you have everything that you need within you. Be worthy of you. Set boundaries based on what's best for you. This is a time where you have to separate your energy from others and gain clarity about what you really, really want. What you want came out in reverse. It says, I'm allowed to be happy. I'm allowed to be healthy. I'm allowed to have a wonderful life. But it's in reverse. So it's in reverse because you're in this energy of wanting to be a superhuman, right? So when I talk about being a hero, I'm talking about being a hero for yourself. Being a hero where you set boundaries. Being a hero where people respect you. They know who you are. They respect your social class in life, your achievements, just who you are as a person, your motives. They understand that your motives are pure. They understand that you do things from a loving heart. They're not intimidated by your self-confidence. They respect your creativity, your generosity. Even the parts of you that are mysterious, they don't question it. They just know that that's who you are. But sometimes we don't earn that respect because we lack standards and boundaries. Instead of trying to inspire others and trying to be their superhero, pull that energy back and learn how to be your own superhero and learn how to be gentle towards yourself, meaning having compassion towards yourself, and know that your happiness lives within who? You. Because what I'm seeing right here, you are basing your happiness on a outside source, another party, another person. You are basing your happiness on being on a strength or the actions of someone else. And there's something about your fear. There's something that you fear that is stopping you from setting these boundaries. What is it? You have to answer this question. Like, what is it? What am I fearing? What's going on here? What's the fear about? You have to be courageous and allow yourself to be seen. Okay? As a empathic star seed, you have to stop absorbing the energies that don't belong to you. Okay? That's why we got so much water here today. We got Pisces and Scorpio and Pluto. We got so much water energy here. And that water is here because you have to learn how to work with your emotions. You have to learn how to balance those emotions, gain control over those emotions. Don't be overly emotional. Don't be gullible. Don't be temperamental. Don't play the blame game with people. When you moody, be by yourself. Be alone. Take some alone time. When you moody, you gotta pull your energy back and say, you know what? I just need a me day. I need a me day. But there is someone here needing to set some boundaries. Need to set some boundaries. Spirit says, remember that you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. Revere your loyal, sacred body. Your body is your temple. Okay? And you have to allow life to flow through your body. Inspiration has arrived and you will work through. Inspiration has arrived and will work through you as you move forward. So, Spirit is here to ignite you at this time. That's that throat chakra, that blue energy coming out with the root chakra, helping you stay grounded and balanced in your throat. Because the throat chakra is the release of everything. Your root chakra may be off balance right now. You may be feeling some type of way in your body. It's talking about your body. So your body, I'm feeling that your body is feeling all these emotions, right? So if the root chakra is unstable, everything is unstable. And it is coming out through the throat chakra. That's why Gemini is here talking about that energy of communication. What is it that you can learn from this? There's something, Spirit is telling me that you are going through something right now. And you have to be willing to learn from this experience. Lift yourself above your life situation and observe as a witness. Understand that you are so much more than the story. So whatever story is going on, you're way much more than that. Okay? So at this time, if you feel this is your story and you feel like there's something stopping you, you feel like there's some fears, or you feel like your emotions are scattered, or you feel like you need some answers on how to set some boundaries or create more strength in your relationship, this is your time now. Okay? You can get a live mini reading for $25. That's the live promo. Or you could come to me privately. Okay? I do have a new service that I added to my website, and it is called overthinking, right? Because some of you are overthinkers. It says, am I overthinking? So the overthinking service is about rebalancing your emotions and your anxiety. So if you're someone who, if you don't want to do the live reading, you can always book with me privately via my website, shesgotstandards.com. Okay. So I'm going to open up the comments at this time. So now, anybody who wants to comment can comment, okay? But just know that I don't answer free questions. If you're serious about your healing process and you want answers, you want information, you want resolutions, right? Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to resolve the issues, soften them up and resolve them. Resolve is almost like, let's make them go away. They've been here long enough. It's time to soothe this energy, balance it out. Instead of trying to fix everything, we're going to learn from it. And when we learn from it, then we won't have to address it again. So like I said, those who are asking questions in the comments, I do not answer free questions, okay? If you would like a yes or no answer, it is $10. Or if you would like a mini reading, it's $25, okay? So you can send that information to my Cash App, BhaVani Dymonde. You can find that link as well in my bio for your convenience. Thank you, moderators. I see my moderators are tagging those who have comments. Who have questions. Like, so many of you just want to know, is me and this person going to be together? Are we done? What is your life telling you? What are their actions telling you? I can tell in the comments that you're overly emotional. You're so emotional that you can't see what's going on in front of you. You just want to fix this, but you don't want to fix you. You want to fix them, but you don't want to fix yourself. Why? Because fear is stopping you from fixing you. Those who spam will be blocked because you're not serving any purpose here at all. We want quality people here. So I don't care about numbers. I care about quality. So my moderators will block you if you spam. So you have to make a decision. If you want your answer or not, use the Cash App. Point blank, period. Okay. Become a subscriber for $5.99. That's a way that you can show your gratitude for the channel. Okay. And then you'll be able to comment when the comments are off. Yeah, the numbers went down, so I guess they said, okay, we ain't budging over here. No, y'all not about to come over here and bully me for no questions. Y'all not about to do that. If you gotta ask the question, sometimes you already know the answer. Just think about it, right? Sometimes we already know. But there are other things that are more complicated, like boundaries and the need to what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationship. At times, like, things could get very complicated and you can wonder, like, okay, things was good for like the first 2-3 years, and then all of a sudden things just got kind of like haywire, and I've been fighting with myself and my person, trying to get back to where we used to be, and I'm just having a hard time trying to fix this. And that's the problem. We're trying to fix this. Everybody's trying to fix something, but they're not learning from it. So the karmic cycle is going to keep going and going and going because nobody's not learning their lessons. They're just trying to fix it to make it stop. But they're not doing what they're supposed to do, which is learn. Once you learn, there's not going to be nothing to fix anymore. The fixing part is learning. That's how you fix it. By learning what you're doing wrong. Learning what you're saying and what you're not saying. Learning about yourself. Everything is connected, right? Your relationship, your relationships, they affect your money situation, right? A lot of people come to me and they can't understand like why they can't get their business off the ground. They can't understand like why their money situation just keep going up and down. It just keep fluctuating. Then the minute I go into my money cards, just to see what's going on with them in their financial life, right? Boom. Emotions come out and the arguments with their partners come out. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what the problem is. Everything is connected. You two focus on one area. So this is why you're having problems. This is why you can't focus on your business. Because your relationship does not allow you. Because their boundaries are missing. And fear is the overall energy. Fear is the overall energy as well as your challenges. Because you allow fear to stop you, that becomes a challenge. You're afraid of something. Some people are afraid to set boundaries. Because it's like, oh my God, if I set boundaries, they're going to leave. If I won't allow them to do this and that, they're going to leave. So, this is where I'm going to stop this reading. If you feel that this is your story, you can reach out to me via my website, shesgotstandards.com, if you would like to go deeper into this energy on how to strengthen your relationships and how to let go of this fear that's stopping you in your happiness. What's throwing off your communication? The throat chakra is the exit for everything. So whenever, each chakra is assigned to like masculine or feminine energy, right? The root chakra is here and the throat chakra is here. Just give me a second because I have it written down. The root chakra is masculine energy. I know that for a fact. And dang, the throat chakra is masculine energy too. So I can kind of feel that there's a masculine energy in your life that's throwing you off balance. So whatever is triggering your chakras, whenever a chakra is unbalanced, the throat chakra is the exit. So the throat chakra is going to talk about all the things in that chakra area that's off balance. That root chakra. Each of them accumulate and transfer and receive certain types of energy. Chakras control our consciousness, and each of them is responsible for its own aspect of life. Each of them are responsible for different aspects in our life. They all play a role in our character, our faith, our happiness, and our life goals. Chakras are responsible for the physical and spiritual conditions of each and every person. Each chakra has its own internal organs, so pain in them can indicate a disturbance of its work. Chakras must be open and the flows have to be clean from any blocks. Old insults, unnecessary memories, prejudice, and lack of self control can break the circulation of energy. So when we know, when we working with our chakras, a lot of times when people come to me privately, depending on the tarot cards that come out, I always take a look at the chakras to see like what's out of balance. Because when you look at the chakras and you see what's out of balance, then you can understand like what needs to be worked on. Why your emotions are feeling this way, or why you keep getting headaches, or why you keep getting stomach aches, or why you're not feeling well. Remember, y'all, I'm a healer. Female chakras are the second, the fourth, and the sixth ones. They emphasize femininity, sensuality, and emotionality of women, strong intuition, and the ability to create comfort and happiness. The upper chakra is developed regardless of gender because we are all equal before the cosmic energy. Okay? That's why I tap into the moon, because the moon is cosmic energy. The higher chakras work at high frequencies and are responsible for communication with higher forces for the formation of more subtle character traits. Through the upper chakra, the cosmic energy enters us. That's our crown chakra at the top of our head. That's where we get our messages from spirit, or whenever you hear me speak about our higher self. Okay? So that's just a quick lesson on chakras this morning. For those who may not know too much about those chakras. I do have one chakra here on my desk. The sacral portal chakra is here as well. It does talk about our creativity and our intimacy. The sacral chakra is of the female energy. Okay? This is why your body is your temple. Women. Okay? You're welcome. So if anyone needs me for a private reading, feel free to reach out to me via my website. Okay, she'sgotstandards.com. If you contact me within like the next hour or two, I think I have my website set up to where you have to book at least 2 hours. It takes 2 hours to make a booking. So you can always message me just to see if I have anything available at the moment, because sometimes I do. But I do have it set to where it's like it's 2 hours out before you can make a booking. I believe that's how I have it set up. All right. So I want to thank you all today for joining my live and tapping into this energy with me today. And I will see y'all in the next one. Remember, if you ever forget my live schedule, just visit my page. All of my info is in the bio. Okay? If you follow me on YouTube, make sure that you like and subscribe and comment on those videos over there. And also subscribe. If you're a subscriber on TikTok, the subscription is $5.99. But what I've added to that subscription is 4 discounted readings per month. So you can join my website and become a subscriber, where you can get you can subscribe where you pay for one reading per week, a 20-minute session. Each session you're getting a $10 discount, so you're saving a total of $40 per month. Okay. And also, whenever I go live, the majority of my videos will be on my Patreon. So if you ever want to rewatch a video, or if you missed the video, they will be housed on Patreon. Some of them will be on YouTube, depending on the video. Some will be on YouTube, okay? But If you want the more exclusive ones, and those that are exclusive, they will be posted on TikTok letting you know that they are exclusive. So you'll know which ones are exclusive. That maybe the ones that you didn't see or the ones that you missed. I will be putting a post on TikTok just to let you know that exclusive videos have been posted to my Patreon. And also, if you don't want to be a Patreon member just yet, you can buy each video individually. So all of that information is on my Patreon. It's also on my website. Okay. So I want to thank you all again for joining this morning, and I will see y'all in the next one. Love and light, everyone.